Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 7 of our world tour at Tianjin. And today it is a potentially massive episode because we're going to warm up with a game against Meizhou in the league, and then we have our Chinese FA Super Cup semi-final first leg against Tianjin. And let's not forget there's Champions League qualification on the line here. Could we qualify for the Champions League as a second division club? That would just be insane. Now, since last episode where we got into that semi-final with a very impressive 3-0 win away to a Super League side and then a 3-1 win away in the league as well, bit of a mixed bag. We played Beijing BG, which I think is Enterprises Group or something. You can see here, there were 3 goals in 2 minutes. 35th, 36th, 37th minute. And that was it. We could not break them down after that. We didn't play particularly well. I think they had a bit of a hangover from the cup game, if I'm honest. But yeah, because it was a relatively even game. It was just 2 minutes of madness and then literally nothing else, really. We just couldn't break them down no matter what we tried. Then we played Guizhou in the league, and this was more like it. 3-0. Now, it was a closer game than the scoreline suggests. Gallo with 2 and Yan Quig with the third. Yeah, like I said, it was closer than it looked. You can see shots overall were relatively even. We just were a little bit more effective, I think, in front of goal. And I think that kind of reflects in our match ratings in the end. We won comfortably, but it was a much closer game than that would suggest. Let's have a look at what that's done to the league table, and we can see we are still top. 2 points ahead of Yitang. Now, what we really need to look for here is third, because the top 2 teams get promoted. So Chongqing got a 4-point gap on them. So it's looking okay. Now let's have a look at the team that we're sending out to face Meizhou. And we're resting players for this cup game. We're all about the cup now. We have a little bit of a gap to in the league for the promotion places. So we're resting. The 10 outfield players will all change for the next game. So it's Zhigang in goal. It's Sun. Let's go with that. It's Sun again. It's Hugh Lee, and it is Lu as a back four. It's Hong Tao and Lin Yi in midfield. It is Yan Quig and Zi Yi as the width for Pan Chao Ran and Li Boxy. I think it's our first look on the channel with him. He's a youngster. He's been in our club for a little while now. Did okay in pre-season, but between Gallo and Wei Yan, we haven't really been able to give him a chance yet. Now, if you're wondering where Wei Yan is, he's away on international duty with Malaysia, unfortunately, so we can't play him here, which is really annoying because I really wanted to give him a game here. What do we say? Go out there with clear minds. Now, bearing in mind that it is the reserves, do we say ignore media praise? I think maybe we have to do that. I know it hasn't been working so well for us, but that's sort of the first team. Given that it's sort of a backup 11, these guys, the media praise isn't for them anyway. It's for the first 11. So I think we might want to do this. Now, it's a bit of sad news, I guess, on the retirement front. Huang Bowen is retiring at the end of the year. Now, we only have him on loan, so I couldn't really offer him a contract. Sometimes if they have a new contract, they are less likely to retire. So I couldn't do that. I was briefly considered getting him to reconsider his retirement, but really, I mean, he's 35 years old. He's done well for us this year, but is he someone that we want to bring back next year? If he was at the club, we'd keep him, but given that he's on loan, I don't know. So he's retiring, which is a little bit sad, but it happens. Oh, what a goal that is. Where has that come from? This team's absolutely rubbish, and they've gone and done that. Yeah, so it's a little bit disappointing to lose, or not have Juan Bowen around for next season. But he's only on loan. There's no guarantee he was going to be around anyway, so we'll kind of have to deal with that. Now, on the injury front, let me get this name right. Zhao Zhan is coming back from injury. He is on the bench for this game. We might look to where he is there. We might look to bring him on towards the end just to get some minutes in his legs. But he is very much unfit for his recent injury. It was a bit of a long-term one, if you remember. We've won that. There we go. Can we launch a counter-attack here? Chao Ran here he was one of the top goal scorers last year. It's a cracking ball for Li Boxy. Oh, what a strike from Li Boxy! Oh, that's what he was doing in pre-season. Very, very good goal. And like I say, the reason that we haven't been using him is because we have Gallo and we have Wei Yan. So we haven't really needed him. Good run from Pan Chao Ran too, wasn't it? Not the best ball. A lot of work to do. And Li Boxy, could the keeper have got a hand to it? Could he have got a stronger wrist? Maybe knocked it over the bar, but that wasn't to be, and that's not our problem. 1-1. That has a good response to going behind. All right, come on, boys. Let's pounce. Let's get in front while we're on top here. I am essentially, I mean, I think these guys are 15th in the league, so I am kind of, it's a calculated risk in that we should be able to get a result with this 11. But I'm almost willing to sacrifice it to make sure we have our best team fresh, ready for this Chinese FA Cup semi-final. Because if we could win that, imagine that. We're in the Champions League next year, just over the bar from Chaoran. Champions League next year, which may not help against the relegation in a relegation battle, but... Oh, it's a good effort! It's off the bar, Boxy! He's got his double! What a free kick that is! Let's take a moment for Yan Quinn, because that was a stunning free kick. I mean... It could have gone over the bar as well, but look at this. What an effort that is. Unlucky, and Lee Boxy just there, pouncing. That's a double on, it's his third goal of the year, so he has played and scored. I think maybe early on in the Chinese FA Cup we may have used him, if I remember correctly, because I think Wei Yan was injured earlier on, wasn't he? So, he has scored before, but what a performance from Lee Boxy. It's good to see we have this kind of depth in the squad as well. So I don't know if he's going to be Super League quality for next year, if and when we get promoted. Chongqing is winning, so that means it would be very handy if we could manage to hang on and get the 3 points here. Just keep that 4-point gap. Like I keep saying, I would like to win the league, do not get me wrong. But this year, it is all about just making sure we get promoted. That's what we need to do. Things are going okay, capable of better. I think I like that because, let's face it, we're doing okay here. That's not to say we're not, but we could do better. A few players here that you can see 1, 2 games, 3 games. This guy's nervous, so we won't tell him he's doing rubbish. We'll say there's more to come. Just a quick tip: if you see that they're nervous there, if they're listening nervously, try and encourage them, because otherwise you'll lose them. They will just get worse and worse. They'll look apprehensive. You'll notice it in the body language on the field. So. You can have that one for free, guys. It's a bit of a tip. Just be careful you're not telling nervous players they're rubbish. And we will tell Lee Boxy, way to go, son. And get back out there. Now, it's still 2-1. It is still 2-1, so we need to be a little bit careful here. I don't like that Sun Hogwee is looking nervous. Let's give it a... What do we say to this? Let's try just an encouragement. Encouragement? No, they're frustrated by encouragement. So we won't do that again. This is how a lot of our games play out, where we dominate the ball, we look comfortable, and then we're very capable of giving away a goal. Let's give it a show some passion, maybe. I'm a little bit concerned that we might be taking this game a little bit too comfortably here. All right, let's make some subs here, because I do want to give Zhao Zhan, you can see 54 match fitness, so we do want to give him some minutes here, and I wouldn't mind giving this guy a bit of game time on the left wing as well. Yeah, and everybody else there. Li Yi, we could bring him on actually, because he's not going to play in the next game, in the cup game. But we'll leave it at this for now. Just keep a sub up our sleeves just to be safe. Let's try and demand more here. We're got some nervous looking players. There we go. That seems to have focused them. It's been one of these, isn't it? Chong Quinn is drawing now to Nantong. No, they're rubbish. They're absolutely rubbish. Now let's try and shut this game down a bit here. Let's just be a little bit more careful, especially given that Quinn is dropping points. This is a really good opportunity for us now to put, what would that be? 6 points between us, 2 games. That would be absolutely massive, wouldn't it? We're looking nervous. Come on, boys, just see this out. Just see it out. It's a corner. It's a corner. Chong Quinn has got the winner too. Get it away, boys. Get it away. Get it away. Is it all going to turn late? And there it is. Well, that is job done, isn't it? With the second string, we've just about deserved that, I think. And we'll just say well done. Well done. Lee Boxy with the double has got that for us. And, oh no, look at this. Yi Tang has dropped points. So now we've got a 4-point gap over second and third. Which... I mean, as I said, it's the gap to third that I'm really, really concerned about. The gap to second, be nice to win the league, wouldn't it? But if we don't manage to do it, then that's fine. Lee Boxy, well done, mate. That was amazing. And guys, wait right there. We have a semi-final coming up. We're 3 games from the Champions League. Okay, welcome back, everybody. And here we go. It is the semi-final first leg against the Chinese Super League team. Now, if we look at where they sit in the league table, 6th. So they're a decent to good Super League team. They are a little ways off the top. I mean, they're not going to probably finish any higher than 6th. Maybe they could push into the top 4 if they tried, but I'm sure they're trying. But you know what I mean. They're a decent team. We're going to have a really, really tough time in this game. Now, the game hates us, by the way. Bit of a mistake that I made. Juan Bowen, we loaned from this club, so he is ineligible for this game. So, yeah, we've used our second choice deep line playmaker in the last game, but that's okay because what has also happened is our wonder kid goalkeeper, he's out. He has blisters. Blisters, of all things, blisters. I mean, your goalkeeper, just put some plaster tape on it, you'll be fine. So, our backup goalkeeper, who has not played a game all season, comes in for this one. Everybody, it's Zhu Wei. He's decent, to be fair. He's not the worst, but yeah, I mean, not the best time, is it? 33 years old, he's experienced, he should be able to handle this. So let's say the rest of the team, it's Zin, it's Yang Bo, it's Wang Peng, and it's Wan Han as a back 4. Weezy and Lin Yi are in midfield. Zhang comes back to play down the left with Yang Qin down the right. Patrick and Gallo, the 2 wonder kids of foreign players from South America, the Brazilian and the Argentinian, linking up, proving that they can, in fact, get on those 2 countries. They're going to go up front, hopefully, get us some goals. So let's have a look at this team. Now, you may have noticed Chris Coleman is their manager. So that's something, isn't it? Alexander Mitrovic is one of their foreign players. And, oh, yes, this is Uruguayan, isn't it? Yeah. This guy's good. Oh, dear. So we are going to be in tough here. Now, this makes me wonder, should we go more defensive? Should we put Weezy back in? We won't. We'll stick with it. That's probably a mistake, isn't it? But if we do that, we can't really play Patrick. All right, what do we say to this? What do we say? We're up against it. Let's go in there and put on a worthy display. Let's put on a worthy display. Let's show the world what we're on about here, boys. Let's show them that we can, in fact, compete with the best teams in the country. Not really the crowd you would have hoped for a semi-final, is it? Would have liked to have thought we could maybe, half sell out the ground, but never mind. All right, here we go. This is a proper highlight. Patrick runs into the player there. Alexander Mitrovic. I just wonder if it's going to be the foreign players that make the difference here for us. I fear a little bit that we should have been playing more defensive. That's a horrible start. Less than a minute. It's disallowed. That's okay, boys. Concentrate. Get back on it. He only scored because he was offside, not because we were horribly outpositioned. Oh, what are you doing? You've got to stay with your man. Okay, that's not... We've got a warning shot, so that's something. You don't always get warning shots. Let's give it a get creative here. Come on, boys. Let's show them what we've got. Let's show them what Tianjin is all about here. Come on. Okay, and it's a highlight for them. Yes, what a save that is from the backup goalkeeper. No, now he shouldn't be too rusty because we have been playing him in the reserves pretty much every week. So that should be okay in terms of rustiness. It's just a case where we're in tough here, aren't we? We're definitely in tough. What we are going to do... I've been scared out of this. Oh, they have some good players. Come on, get in front of that. Get in front of that. Get in front of that. Good block. Li Yi, or Li Li, or however you want to say that, has got the goal, and that is an away goal, and that really, really hurts. Come on, boys. Let's show some passion. Yeah, I mean, we're doing okay in terms of possession, but we haven't troubled the scorers yet, have we? Not even a shot on goal. Never mind on target. All right, come on, win that. No, Mitrovic, just a penalty. He's hacked him down from behind. Oh, that couldn't be any more of a penalty if we tried. I didn't even need VAR. That's how much of a penalty it was. All right, can the backup goalkeeper save us against Mitrovic? Oh, that's why Benitez loves him so much. There we go. Now, is that the let-off? Is that our let-off? Come on, let's push forward here, boys. Let's push forward. We're anxious. We're apprehensive. Let's give it a calm down, perhaps. Just relax, boys. Just relax. You're as good as this mob. That's what I'm telling you. We're nervous. We're disinterested. It's all looking... Everything's prime. We're just putting him in a false sense of security. Just waiting for our moment to pounce. Come on, boys. Let's demand more here. Let's demand more. If we can get out of this with 1-0, we'll be doing okay. At half-time, I think we've got to tell them they're not good enough because there's nothing really about this. Possession's been okay, but there's nothing else about that performance that says that we're doing well. So let's aggressively show me something different. That's worked okay. Weezy's on a booking. I'm going to assertively tell him not to get himself sent off. He loves a booking, does old Wheezy. Some calm. We have faith in Patrick to go out there and do some more. We have players in form, and you do wonder if we get a chance, if we will indeed, or a good chance, go and take it. We did have a shot on target, so we've obviously had a chance. Come on, boys, let's get creative here. Let's get creative. We're not really doing ourselves justice right now, which is the disappointing thing, isn't it? Alright, we might need to look at making some subs here. Alright, is this going to be a highlight for us? Hang throws it into Patrick. Can he get across into the box? Wheezy in for Patrick. Patrick, can he find a back heel? He's gone out for Han. Can he get across in? He can go! Oh, it's there again! Still there for us! No. Oh, was that our moment? Was that our moment? Alright. As promising as that was, we're making some changes here because it's just not quite happening for us. We'll bring you on as well. We'll play him as a central midfielder. Yeah, I like that. Just give him a talk. Say we have faith in them to make the difference. There we go. Something needs to change here, doesn't it? I do wonder if we should have gone more defensive into this game. Get that away. That's okay. That's okay. Come on, boys. Show some passion. Show some passion. Fire it up. Yeah, we haven't really created anything. And I don't, with away goals, I don't want to risk making this any worse than it already is by going and attacking. If they lead going to the second leg, you never know. Maybe they get complacent at 1-0 and we can go and surprise them like we did with Chan Chung. I don't like this. I don't like this. Why? Okay, that's fine. We still have the ball. Right, we're kind of just letting them press us now, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. We're drawing them up the field. Come on, boys. Come on. Yeet. To Zing. We might just need to get rid of this, boys. They're really putting some pressure on us here. We might just need, there we go. It's a decent ball. It's to nobody, really. Zen's one got that. Here we go. Patrick chips it in for Gallo. Can they link up again? Gallo! Oh, it's at the bar! Oh, that is so unlucky. Gallo's had 2 really good chances. We could be 2-1 up on another day. We're starting to dominate possession here. Look at this. Come on, boys. Let's show some passion. Are they sitting back? Do we go for this? Do we go for it? Oh, right, let's go for it. Come on. Come on. You know what else we might do? Let's go a little bit longer in our passing, perhaps. We have another change we can make if we want to. I don't really see much we can do, if I'm honest. I don't really see much we can do. We could come on, get in front of that. Get in front of that. Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, is going attacking been a mistake? Has it been a mistake? Too much space out there. Too much space out there. Get that clear. Oh, we've missed the header. And that could be it. Oh. Our central defenders, God love them, they have started this year good. Wen Peng was a surprise when we signed him because we didn't have any centre-backs and I didn't really have much time left. Who's missed that header? It's Zin, I think, that's missed the header. Or is it Boyu? Boyu, as he's done. If we look at Boyu's attributes here, he's just declining rapidly. Oh, that hurts. I think Gallo had 2 chances, didn't he? If he'd put one of them away, perhaps. But that makes it really, really difficult for us now. Has the Champions League dream just slipped away? I'm going to say I'm not happy. We've let ourselves down there, haven't we? Let ourselves down is maybe a little bit harsh. This is 6th in the top flight that we're playing there. They are the defending champions as well. But it's all about this, isn't it? When you have qualification, well, we need to get to the final. Qualification for the Champions League on the line. And look, it would have been a nice bit of cash as well. But winner qualifies for the Champions League. That hurts a little bit, doesn't it? Never mind, we'll come back and we will come back fighting tomorrow because that is going to be tomorrow's episode, guys. We will be back for... Oh, it's a big one. Look at that. It's the second leg and then it is Yiteng in the league and away from home, but that could be promotion sealed if we win that. We'll wait and see how we're going there, but We could. I mean, it's unlikely now we'll make the final, I'll be honest. But we will fight for that, do not get me wrong. But we could seal promotion to the top flight tomorrow. So make sure you do come back and join me for that. If you have enjoyed this episode, guys, please do hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new. Welcome. Of course, thank you for watching. And as I said, please do subscribe and ring the bell so you know when I upload new episodes. We're mid-month, so there's no goals of the month today. But we will fix that up for you tomorrow. But until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.